Hello everybody, this is AskJoshy, and today we're going to be playing some games on the Masters 2-star ladder, working our way up there to 3-star Master. The deck that we're going to be using is called Legend. Wait for it. You know how that ends if you watch How I Met Your Mother. Legendary. Legendary. Anyway, I've got two legendaries in the deck, Ragnaros the Firelord and Cenarius, which is the Druid-only legendary. Both of them are quite nice. I like Cenarius specifically because he gives you a choice of awesome things that you can do by making two 2/2 treants with taunt, or giving +2/+2 to all of your other minions. You can certainly use that as a mini bloodlust and win the game outright from time to time. Ragnaros is always fun, just hurling 8 damage fireballs left and right. The other aspect of this deck that you should realize is the amount of choices that are in it. Power of the Wild and Starfall are just two of the cards in this deck that have choose one. I like those cards because they're usually pretty appropriately costed, sometimes well costed for the amount of things that they can do. Keeper of the Grove, for example, is one that I absolutely love because you can use it in a pinch to either do 2 damage to a creature to finish it off, or just outright silence something if it's something like a 15/15 taunt that's looming in your way, or legendary was played like Sylvanas. Silence is definitely nice against her, so I like having all these choices. Here's Wrath, another wonderful card against this hunter, Novocaine. Gonna try and beat him up. This deck has multiple options for taunt. Sun Fury Protector, Mark of the Wild, and Defender of Argus are all in there, so things like this Twilight Drake, Shattered Sun Cleric, and Argent Commander can get taunt from time to time. So I'm actually going to save this Innervate so that I can have a turn for Argent Commander. Right now I'm going to go ahead and play a Panther just because if I play the 3/3 I will not have a chance to buff anything. I could play the 3/3 now, but then I could be a victim to multi-shot, which does 3 damage to 2 different creatures. So I'm going to stick with this game plan, do the 6-mana Argent Commander on turn 4, and hope that he can kill whatever this is, the 4/2 taunt. He's likely going to hit me in the face here, just because it's more damage. So here we go. We're going to Innervate, get 6-mana Argent Commander. Go ahead and pop his bubble on the piggy so that I can have more dudes than my opponent. Hearthstone in many cases is just a case of, can I have more dudes on the board than my opponent? If that's the case for Druid, you're definitely going to win, because hunters, warlocks, rogues depend on creatures very much to be able to do damage to the enemy. They don't have that much direct damage. Hunter obviously can do 2 every turn, but at the expense of playing dudes. While you're playing dudes every turn, you've also got a nice removal suite as Druid. Like right now, I could Starfall this 4/2 out of the way, but I'm actually going to go ahead and pop him my existing creature so that I can save that for later. I'm going to go ahead and play the Twilight Drake while I've got 3 other cards in hand, make it 4/4, and go to town with the Panther. So now I've got a total of 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 power on the board that he can see. He's going to do things that are the most efficient, so he's going to get rid of that 4/1 most likely if he has any opportunity to. But it looks like instead he is going to go for the 5/5 Stealth. I cannot hit it with Starfire or Starfall, so I'm going to actually just ignore it, give Taunt to... I'm going to give Taunt to the smaller guys, because if I made him a 5/5 he would still be able to kill it in 1 hit. Now he has the option of going this way, but he still has to clear both of them, so he's going to have to deal with this 5/2 some way, somehow. I'm going to go ahead and go to the face because I don't really have any other option. Spend the last 2 mana on Shapeshift, gain 1 armor and 1 attack, and go to the face. I'm feeling pretty bad for this hunter at this moment. I've got 5 direct damage in my hand that he cannot stop. I have a plethora of tough dudes that he actually can't kill. Even 2 multi-shots would not clear this board entirely, unless he, bounced his Panther into this Drake. Explosive Shot, I'm thinking, still would only kill 2 creatures max. That's a nice snake, but if the game is going to end this turn, it's not going to do you a whole lot of good. He must have Unleashed the Hound. Alright, so I'll definitely trade here, and then here, and the 6/5 maybe take out the and live with 1 health. That's my prediction. Snake to Panther. is the next most efficient. Actually, he could do 6/5 into the 4/3 to ensure that he has 2 creatures on the board, but with this only having 1 health, and he knows that I have Shapeshift, he would still lose that Tiger. So either way, he's, you know, kind of screwed in that regard. He did exactly what I expected out of him. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 damage in hand. Oh, there's my missing damage, so I'll go ahead and wait on Starfire to ensure that next turn is win.
For the wild.
I don't think he's going to be able to successfully do 26 damage to me with 7 mana, so hopefully he doesn't. Now, even if he clears my board, I have Starfire in hand. There's no way for hunters to get armor. He could gain some life with something like a Voodoo Doctor or Earthen Ring Farseer, but likely that the hunter is not going to have anything that's not a beast. There's that kill command we were looking for, Deadly Shot to the board, but because of Starfire, I already know that victory is in hand. Well played, Mr. Novocaine. Better luck next time. And that's a quick look at this legendary deck. We drew scenarios, but we didn't actually have a chance to play them. We keep doing some commentaries on Hearthstone games in the near future, so please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys very soon. And here is the deck list for Legend. Wait for it. You can see the one-ofs I've included are Innervate, because I find that Innervate early game can help you to get to these 4, 5, and 6 drops a heck of a lot faster. I've also included Sun Fairy Protector because it can possibly boost up a Defender of Argus, Keeper of the Grove, Shattered Sun Cleric. All these early game minions have a chance to gain Taunt on turn 2, 3, 4, which is really nice to slow down aggro decks. Twilight Drake is a one-of because sometimes you just end up with a ton of cards in your hand. Nourish, for example, letting you draw 3 cards is a great way to get a lot of cards in hand. I've got a couple of other card draw opportunities with Wrath and Azure Drake and things like that. Argent Commander is just a one-of. I do have a second one and I'm debating putting him in, but right now I really like the balance of things that I have in this deck.